Welcome here to Northwest High School as we have a matchup today between the Northwest Knights and the visiting Dunbar Wolverines. My name is Josh Baker here, joined alongside my partner Chris Mead. We are in Fred Hunt press box high above Ed and Estelle Young Field as we get ready for this matchup between these two teams. Northwest enters this game at 3-4, coming off a loss to Talawanda, and Dunbar comes into this one at 2-5, coming off a loss as well. Chris, what are you excited for tonight?
Yeah, I think both teams resemble each other quite well. Dunbar's 2-5, Northwest 3-4. Both of them have similar offenses. Both want to run the ball with Ethan Dixon for Northwest, Jalen Lilly as a quarterback as well. And then same with Dunbar. They want to utilize two running backs, Mark Dalton and Ulysses Porter, and just keep the ball on the ground. Both have completions. Their average completion percentage is below 50%, so I wouldn't presume they're going to throw the ball that much. And then both defenses have stellar linebacker play, just to watch out for that tonight.
Right. And it's looking like we're going to have a good one here today, Chris. We're seeing they've got a pink out theme going at Northwest today. Stands are starting to fill up more and more. We were talking a little bit before, wondering just when this place is going to get going, and it looks like it's going to be about ready. The cheerleaders still on the field, marching band now heading off, and it looks like Dunbar's out there ready to get going here. Be interesting to see how both of these teams come out here to start.
Yeah, both teams coming off losses as well. Northwest losing 35-33 to Talawanda last week, and then Dunbar getting shut out by Trotwood Madison. So both teams want to get back in the right direction with a win here.
Right, and also it's for both teams, didn't start the season necessarily how they wanted to. Northwest started 0-3, then went on that 3-game win streak before, like you just said, ultimately losing to Talawanda last week. Dunbar starts 0-4, wins weeks 5 and 6, and that big loss last week to Trotwood Madison. Both teams needing to get back on it here. Dunbar sits currently 17th in the standings in their respective region. That's D3. Northwest down at 19 in their D2 region. And we're just about ready to get things underway here at Ed and Estelle Young Field. And we are underway. That ball is up in the air. Dunbar will try to return. Pretty solid, stays on his feet. Rattling past, will the diving tackle get him? No, cuts it out, the kicker, blocked. Another crack block, he's gonna take it all the way. Opening play of the game. No flags down, opening kickoff, touchdown. Ulysses Porter.
That tremendous play there, he saw a crease, just ran right up in that speed, and good blocking by his teammates. We mentioned the Ulysses Porter in the run game, but he's also a great returner, just breaking tackles. Just a nice job seeing the daylight. Excellent block right there by one teammate, and then another one right here by 5. Couldn't ask for a better start for Dunbar.
Couldn't ask for anything better. Let's see if they can convert on this kick. Kicking for Dunbar right now, Lambert Buika. He's going to line up. Snap high. And that is going to be up, through, and good. Wow, Chris, what a start for Dunbar. Just talk about, I mean, those 2 blocks were huge.
2 blocks were extremely huge. Number 5 for Dunbar, Daquan Watson, did a great job. You know, that's the last guy standing in the way on that return, and he just moved him out of the way and let Ulysses just, you know, obviously score.
Porter is a junior. Seen tonight, he's a running back and linebacker.
Yeah, he plays all phases for Dunbar, special teams, offense, and defense. So, superb player.
You just kind of got the vibe on that play. Once he didn't go down in that initial cluster, and you thought maybe if they could pull him down right there. But once he broke out of that, I mean, you kind of knew he was going to be gone.
Yeah, it was just great lower body strength on his part, breaking away from those tackles, and then that speed, acceleration, and great teamwork with the blocking. Excellent job.
And now here Dunbar is ready to let their defense get a chance in this game. That kick up. Kicked it not quite to the designated returners. He stays on his feet again, too. He's still going. They're going to wrap him up and put him down.
Thought there we almost had another return happening with that first broken tackle.
And now here we are. That was Jalen Lilly. You're going to hear that name a lot today. He's the quarterback. Lilly lined up ready for the first offensive play of the game. Northwest finds himself down 7-0. Got the clap and got the jump. And that's a great way to start here for Northwest. Now going to be 1st and 5 here for the Knights. They're going to hand that off. Good hole. Kind of runs through his own guy there. He's going to battle, and the refs are just going to blow it dead. Good strong run there to start for Northwest. And here comes a flag. That was Ethan Dixon on the carry. Had a huge game against Carroll a couple weeks back. And they are calling unsportsmanlike conduct there on the Wolverines. Northwest going to march it forward.
This drive so far, you know, Northwest has more yards picking up through penalties than they do actually with offensive plays.
Exactly right. And Chris, all of a sudden here, Northwest is in Dunbar territory, like you said, without having really have to do anything at all. Lily's going to fake it. He's going to toss it to the outside. Can't corral. That's a fumble. Recovered by Dunbar. The pitch out wide to Elijah Sterling. Couldn't quite corral it. Dunbar's going to get on that ball.
But the reason he had to pitch it was because of a great job by Dunbar, number 8 for Dunbar, picking up Jalen Lilly and forcing him to make that pitch. I don't think he was ready for it. Obviously, the receiver was not ready for it. So good heads-up play, you know, hat on a hat for Dunbar. And you thought Northwest has had a little momentum there with all the penalties and making a good run. And turnover just ended it.
Well, and Chris, obviously, if you're Coach Powell for Dunbar, you're not happy about those 2 penalties, but you'll take that as a way to get back on the field.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Now ready for Dunbar's first offensive snap of the game. That's a handoff around the edge there to number 22, Mark Dalton. He's brought down quickly.
Yeah, Caleb Curry, great job just breaking through that offensive line, getting the speedy Mark Dalton from the backfield.
See what Dunbar can do here now. 2nd and 13. Like you mentioned earlier, 2 running back formation, but they're going to call timeout. Coach doesn't like what he's seeing.
UC Health is proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider of your Northwest Knights. The doctors at UC Health provide award-winning care.
Kind of an action-packed game so far here, Chris. Haven't seen a lot of what you would call just standard football. Not a lot of drives going on, but we've seen a fumble, obviously huge kick return to start the game.
Yep. We've seen Northwest make good movement on their first offensive drive, but then stalled out with that fumble. And now we have a chance to see basically who's going to win. Is it going to be the running game at Dunbar or the great run defense at Northwest in this game? And right now we saw that Northwest is having a great job penetrating the offensive line at Dunbar. So we'll see if maybe getting Ulysses Porter back into the offensive scheme might add a different complexion to the offense of Dunbar.
Yeah. We'll see in Northwest this season's been known, like you mentioned, that defense, that front they've got there. Those front 4 guys are just it's like suffocating almost to have to try to run against them.
Yeah, that the DN for Northwest, Ethan Dixon, number 11, just tremendous play.
Drop back on that little bubble pass there. He's swallowed before he can really gain many yards.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get Mark Dalton, their speedy back, just some sort of distance, some sort of space, just get him in the open field and use that speed to his advantage.
It's going to be 3rd and 10. Ball spotted.
And that catch from Mark Dalton brings us to 3rd and 10. Refs holding up the game again here. Giving the Knights some times to sub. Running the play clock. Trayvon Carr back. Really trying to convert this 3rd and long situation. Ulysses Porter on his right. And that right tackle just moved.
Illegal procedure as a false start against Dunbar. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. And kudos to the officials for those pink penalty flags this evening.
You know, I like to say it's the ruckus crowd tonight causing his movement, but I think he just had the snap count wrong.
And I don't know if you just heard the PA, Chris, but the refs have pink flags for this game tonight.
They're even involved in the theme tonight with the pink out.
Quick pass there from Carr. Nowhere to go for Adonis Davis.
That's complete to Adonis Davis. He is taken down by Josh
And
Jackson and a few friends.
the Wolverines offense will stall out here quickly in their first full offensive possession of the game. The Northwest Knights defense coming up huge here after that fumble.
Yeah, Northwest Knights making great tackles in the open space, especially against Mark Dalton. You know, and then also got hampered by that flag. Dunbar did not help at all getting behind the sticks.
Wolverines lining up to punt. Back to return for the Knights is Hezekiah Kelly. And that blocked by Ethan Dixon. He corrals it running. Will they catch him? They will not. And another special team score.
This is incredible. Ethan Dixon, we called his name a few times tonight, but coming in clutch there, getting himself a score. It almost looked like he was going in unblocked. Yeah.
What speed to get there in time, then corral it and run it in. Wow.
I'm not even certain Dunbar got a block on him. And if there's one guy you want to make sure you have someone blocking, it's Ethan Dixon.
Now a chance here for the Knights to tie this game up. 2 special team scores early on here. The senior Parker Seibel's back for the kick. What a fun game so far, Chris.
Yeah, I did not have 2 special team scores in the first quarter on my bingo card, but here we are.
That kick is up and good. We are tied 7-7 here. 8 minutes and 26 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Wow. And now we'll see how Dunbar responds again. This is going to be, if you're Northwest, I don't think you feel necessarily comfortable about this kick return either after the last one went, but.
Yeah, this is Dunbar's best offensive weapon right here. Maybe try and kick it away from number 8 this time.
That was just another view of Ethan Dixon's punt block that brought us to where we are. Seibel back out there for the kickoff. And they are not going to give Porter much of a chance to return this one. And wow. Just barely scoots into the end zone.
Yeah, that was very, very close from almost being a live ball.
Likely getting there with a touchback. That would, what a turn of events that would be.
That would be another special team score possibly.
Wolverines offense did not get that rest also either that I'm sure they were waiting for here. You have to go right back up against this Northwest front four. We will see. Coach Powell is going to switch anything up here. Carr takes the snap, hands it off, and he found an edge around. He gets around. Trayvonte Thomas will push him out of bounds, but not before he picks up around 20 yards. That was Ulysses Porter again.
Yeah, really good run here and getting away from Ethan Dixon, Ulysses Porter did. And just great blocking. It's almost as though that read option kind of fooled the Northwest defense just enough to allow that space to open up.
Wolverines offense coming off that large chunk play. Carr ready again, receives. They're going to go right back to Porter, and this time he's instantly met. Swallowed up, he's going to fight, maybe get a yard or two, but Caleb Peters was all over that.
Yeah, Caleb Peters, just great run gap fit right there. Knew exactly where he was supposed to be. They tried going to that left side again. Didn't work.
Correction 2. 2nd and 8, ball spotted at the Dunbar 44-yard line.
Here we are now with coming up 2nd and 8, 7-7.
I'll tell you what, 51 from Northwest, Peyton Mixian, the defensive tackle, is doing a great job just penetrating and forcing that read option to happen quicker than I think Dunbar wants. Just keep an eye on that for the rest of the game.
And that's also something, Chris, when you're running a read option like that, it's like you're saying that you have to make the decision quicker, and it's hard to just practice that without having a game record on the other side. Like really all four of them are, but Peyton Mixon especially. Carr takes it again. It's going to be another handoff, this time trying to go around the right edge. Big hit there by Elijah Sterling. Mark Dalton couldn't find anywhere to go.
Just an excellent job by Elijah Sterling coming out of his defensive back position and coming down, just squaring up and making this great tackle in the backfield.
Way to get low there by Sterling. We are now back 3rd and 10. Whistles are blown on the field. Just another sub. Caleb Curry coming in there for Carson Peters. 3rd and 10 now. Drop back for a pass. Throws deep off the hands. And that is an interception there. We're off the hands of Derek Hardy. Great ball skills there to dive on that ball.
Yeah, Derek Harvey's one of their go-to receivers on this Dunbar team when they do pass. But just, he had him. He was open, just off his fingers a little high. And great tip drill by Elijah Sterling, again, being in the right spot at the right time.
2 back-to-back big plays there by Elijah Sterling. He had that tackle for loss on Dalton and then comes in with the interception. And now we'll see this Northwest offense again, see if what they can get going this time. Jalen Lilly in the back. He pulls it himself on the read option, tries to get a bit tricky, and he's wrapped up. And he's going to keep fighting, trying to get forward, but he just can't. He's down. And here comes a pink flag again. As the refs deliberate here. It's interesting. Northwest also pulling out that option.
Yeah, great job by Dunbar, stopping that read option, not letting it go anywhere. Be interesting to see what this flag is. But they did a great job actually stopping the play.
All 4 refs over there currently debating what may or may not have happened. And this is you ever wonder, Chris, I'd love to just be, they should do mic'd up for refs, because I'm just kind of curious always, what are they talking about?
I am too.
Personal foul on Dunbar.
It's the second personal foul on Dunbar this game. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. And they made an excellent defensive play and just a boneheaded mistake during the dead ball period.
And that's just undisciplined football.
Yeah, I mean, great job right here. You wrapped him up, you're swarming to the ball.
The shove down in the back.
Yeah, it was 53, just unnecessary. No need to continue blocking when the play's obviously not even in that area.
No, good job, by the way, number 72, Eli Nary. Make sure he sold it. He was not going to let that go.
Deserves an Oscar.
Yeah. Lilly rolls out right, throws on the run, hits Kelly. Kelly just can't corral it.
Tell you what,
a bit frustrated.
Yeah, Lilly wired that pass in there. Kelly had it, just dropped it.
And I'm noticing on Hezekiah Kelly's helmet, he's got the UC logo on there. 2nd and 10 now. Play in Dunbar territory. First look doesn't work. Lilly's going to communicate the change in play call. Ethan Dixon lined up to his right. He rolls out in the flat. Lilly cuts it up the middle. Gets a big run. They're pulling on the jersey, and he rattles forward to be just about short of the first down, it looks.
Good little draw play there by the QB. Find that open room, and his blockers just getting the second level. Yeah, just a yard short.
We've got, 3rd and very short coming up here. I think this is a time where it'd be nice to have Ethan Dixon on your team. Just have this huge guy just drive it up the middle. And they will do just that. Dixon cuts it up. He doesn't want just the middle. He's running through. It takes 4 of them to bring him down.
This is an excellent play. It all starts with the offensive line, making that hole available for Dixon to run through. I mean, he's not even touched until 23 for Dunbar, and the safeties get him. That's terrific blocking and excellent running.
Takes some gang tackling there to bring him down. And there's a flag on this play too. Dixon still up, and he's swallowed up right in the backfield.
There is a penalty flag at the 15-yard line.
See what this flag is about as well. It looks like they're going to call it on Northwest. Off.
Offsides. Apparently player lined up in the neutral zone. It's going to bring the ball back to the 20-yard
Player
line.
lining up in the neutral zone there.
It'll be first and
He's going to walk it back for the Knights a little bit. Going to redo first down here, 1st and 15. 2 running backs next to Lilly. And another stoppage on the field. Oh, we're good. They threw up a thumbs up. That's good to see. And 2 receivers out wide. Hezekiah Kelly and Dixon flank Jalen Lilly. This was a keeper there by Lilly. He dishes it to Kelly. Kelly pushes forward, breaks a tackle, goes in and scores. Hezekiah Kelly off the pitch from Lilly, spins through 1 and pushes in for 6.
And they had numbers. They had less guys on that right-hand side.
We have an injured player. There's an injured Wolverine down on the far side of the field.
You'll see they have numbers. Number 8 for Dunbar is just trapped there. Great pitch this time by Lilly to Hezekiah Kelly, and Kelly with all the speed. But they just out-leveraged Dunbar in that play. They knew they had numbers that way. Dunbar did not. And then just great strength and effort by Kelly at the end, getting in and getting that score.
Great start. Very good job there by Jalen Lilly to freeze the defender. He made them commit just enough so that he couldn't get out to Kelly in time, and that created the lane for him to score.
Yep, that is key on any option plays, freezing that one defender and then making that pitch. Just excellent job by Northwest.
And a really fun play design there from the Knights, that 2 running back set, the fake handoff to Dixon. Parker Seibel out for his 2nd extra point try of the game. They're going to jump.
Offsides against the defense. Conversion attempts getting it moved
Yep.
halfway closer.
Half the distance now on this kick. We'll see what they decide to do. They're going to leave Seibel out there, attempt the extra point. Seibel has it lined up. Snap, hold, kick. And that is up and through. Good effort by the Dunbar defense, but not enough. Northwest on top, 14-7.
14. The Dunbar Wolverines, 7.
And now with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to play in just the first quarter, we have 3 scores.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best care possible.
And really entertaining game so far, Chris. After it looked like early, I don't know, but there could have had some fear about how this game might end up for Northwest. Obviously, Dunbar scoring first play of the game. But Northwest has done a great job to turn this game around and put it back in their favor.
Yeah, they've done a great job. And I think one thing, Dunbar has obviously understood that Ethan Dixon is the main weapon that Northwest has, and they want to eliminate him from the game. And for the most part, they have, other than the block punt. And the one run on this drive that was excellent by Ethan Dixon. So then for Northwest, you got to get another player involved. And we're getting Kelly involved with Lilly on this fake handoff to Dixon to lure the defense in and then pitch it out to Kelly. I think you're going to see more of that throughout as the game continues.
And that ball has a great amount of hang time there. Fielded by the Wolverines. Cutting inside, nowhere to go. And the Wolverines will start this drive from around the 25. That was Adonis Davis on the return. We're going to see what this Northwest defense has in for them still here. Early on in the first quarter, a lot of football left to be played.
Yeah, a lot of football left to be played, but if you're Dunbar, I think this drive is crucial because you saw Northwest just go down the field and score on you. They had a good drive previously if it wasn't for the fumble, and your offense has done really nothing so far. This game is kind of feels on the precipice of getting out of hand if Dunbar can't get something going here.
Carr, hands off. Big hole found by Porter. Porter pushes through well into the second level. And he rattles on for about 20 yards.
And I think that's what Dunbar exactly needed right there. Just get it to your best player any way possible, which is Porter, and try and get through the best part of the Northwest defense, which is the defensive line. Great vision there by Porter, finding that hole.
And for just reference, I'm doing my best to self-tabulate stats, so this is not exact, but it's happening. By my count, we're up to 43 rushing yards on the day for Porter. Go right back to that running game, straight into the heart of the Northwest defense, and he'll push forward for about 4.
Yeah, I think they've found something here, a little softness in the Northwest defense in the center part of their defensive line.
Sorry, he ended up getting 6 on that. 2nd and 4. Trayvon Carr with the 2 running backs beside him. They go right back to Porter. Porter swallowed up fast. They're driving him backwards. He's still up, and he's down.
And I think you'll see here he's met at the line by Ethan Dixon.
Same thing we're saying, they just swallow you up. It was Josh Dixon there too, filling that gap. Third and 3 here. So we're nearing 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Dunbar looking to sway the momentum back in their favor.
And Northwest is walking all their linebackers to the line right now, so we'll see what.
And with that, a great play call there by Dunbar. A flag coming in the secondary. That was Adonis Davis who was receiving.
Yeah. That was a great play call, depending upon what this flag is. Face mask.
It does look like a face mask. And that's what it's going to be. They'll walk it forward. And Northwest now getting involved in the penalties.
Yeah, and that play was produced by the running that's been effective up the middle. Northwest walked all their linebackers to the line, did not drop anybody out at the snap, and it was just a simple pitch and catch for first down, and then add on the 15-yard penalty for face mask, and you're looking at entering the red zone if you're Dunbar.
And now well in Knights territory after that penalty. Carr lined up with Porter to his left. Porter will get the ball. He's met instantly. Nowhere to go. Stays on his feet, but they're driving him back. Helmet comes off at the end of the play as well. He just had nowhere to go. Once again, you said it earlier, Peyton Mixon, what a great job to quickly get off that block and step in front of where Porter's trying to get.
Yep. Peyton Mixon and Ethan Dixon are just creating havoc on that defensive line for the running backs of Dunbar.
Looking at 2nd and 11. And here we go now. Carr is looking left, staring, finds this guy over the middle. Can't get his hands on it. That's Davis.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Wolverines.
See if we got this replay here.
Sideline warning against the Knights.
Finds his man, good throw, but scary pass to catch as a receiver. Fits it right in between what looked like 5 Knights.
Yeah, Carr's really threading the needle and having a great success finding the open receiver, just making drops. But like you said, I mean that's going to be a hefty hit he takes if he were to catch that.
We now got 3rd and 11 here. Dunbar on their own side. Carr rolling right, throws. Hits Davis in the hand again, and that pass is incomplete.
He looked like he had him on that post route. Just the throw was a tad behind.
And now with 4th and 11, we'll see what Dunbar decides to do. I don't know. I'm not really sure about their kicking game, but this is must be a long kick.
Yeah, I've looked at briefly at their stats for kicking. They have not attempted a field goal this season, so I suspect
really?
they won't start it now.
And here we go, 4th and 11 on their own 26. Mark Dalton lined up to the left of Carr, 2 receivers out wide. That's exactly where he looks, goes long, has number 80, he drops it, slips just right through his hands. That was Krishad Averett. Ran a great route, had it for most of the time.
He had him right there. Yeah, he beat his man. A beautiful pass. Would have been a walk-in touchdown. Just you feel for that kid right there, just dropping that.
Unfortunately, just takes his eyes off the ball. A second too soon. And what could have been 14-14 going into the second quarter is now Northwest ball. Deep in their own territory, Dunbar has a chance here to kind of swing momentum back their way on defense, but it is an early heartbreaker for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I mean, Carr made great passes on that drive right there and just came with some drops.
And hand off there, Dixon pulled down fast. I apologize, that was not Dixon, but that was Dominique Hill.
2nd and 10 for your Knights.
Now at 2nd and 10. Lilly drops back to pass, has all the time in the world he wants. Now has Sterling streaking down the field, lobs it up, and that is pass interference if you've ever seen it. And I'm not sure if the ref in the middle of the field saw a different thing or just wanted to be involved, because he just threw that flag about 20 yards to get involved there.
Every ref has thrown at least one flag tonight, so maybe he felt left out. But I didn't. That was obvious pass interference. But man, great throw by Lilly. An even better route by Sterling. And I think if you're the defender, the only thing you could do is, tackle Sterling there.
Yeah. And it's a tough call because, I mean, you could just say swat the ball out of the air, but at the same time, without like the NFL pass interference rule where it goes to the spot, you might as well. It's not a killer.
Yeah, it's not a killer, and it's a hard play to make too. Is trying to just swat the ball when you're running full speed. Now all of a sudden that receiver's turning around, stopping, and you got to try and turn around with him and locate the ball.
And yeah, what a ball from Jalen Lilly there. Like, put his heart and soul into that throw.
You know, for two teams that have really just been dedicated to the run this entire season, we've seen a lot of deep balls being thrown tonight. You know, Dunbar on that drop touchdown pass and the pass interference play right here by Lilly.
It's right. It's as if they're trying to switch up their identity a little bit, and it's both teams. It's not like they're having no success with it. Both quarterbacks seem to have a strong arm. Obviously, Trayvon Cartwright has been throwing beautiful balls.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate. It's just his receivers aren't hauling them in. But like you said, he's been throwing beautiful balls tonight.
And now here we are as we're about to begin the second quarter of this game. Score 14-7. Northwest with a fresh set of downs. Ref blows the whistle. Spent a lot of that today. Not really sure what the stoppage is. Jalen Lilly looks to the ref for confirmation to be able to go. And the second quarter is just about underway. Hezekiah Kelly in motion and 2 pink flags flying. False start. And we will have to wait just a little bit longer before we get the first play of the second quarter. First and 15 now for the Knights. Dixon on the sideline. Dominic Hill lined up to the right of Lilly. First and 15, handoff Hill. Porter around on the edge. A flag is coming into the back. That is going to be a loss. Ulysses Porter instantly in the backfield.
Yeah, great read again by the Dunbar defense, especially Ulysses Porter getting in there and flying in there, making that tackle. Hill had no daylight.
And they're calling holding on Northwest. Penalty was declined. High snap, good catch by Lilly, but there Porter just gets right around that block of Kelly.
Yep. Yeah, Porter did a great job getting around that blocker by Kelly and containing the outside run there.
Go right back to the run. This is Carson Curry. Lowers his shoulder and gets some positive yardage. That is the 4th.
Good vision there, just running to the outside, outrunning the defense a bit.
The 4th Knight to have a carry in this game so far. Lined up on the far hash. Sterling on that wheel route. They'll throw to Kelly over the middle. He secures the ball despite the hit. Huge pass and catch there for Northwest.
Kelly did a great job getting right behind the linebackers, in front of the safeties, finding that soft spot in the zone. Just a great catch.
Hezekiah Kelly now up to about 40 yards receiving. Dixon in the backfield. Again, met by a Wolverine. He doesn't care, finds a hole, keeps fighting, still on his feet. Gets to right around the first down. Good strong run there from Dixon.
Very good strong run, yeah, by Dixon, especially a guy playing like every phase of this game, but just pushing off that would-be tackler, find that hole, and then just dragging 2 Dunbar defenders to the out near the first down marker.
And Keith Murphy was right there in his face. He gets around him, gets a positive play.
Yeah, Keith Murphy was in the right place at the right time, just couldn't make that tackle.
Double backfield again. That is Lilly on the keeper. He's still up. And he'll rattle forward. That looks like it was enough for the first down.
Yeah, interesting play design. You'll see here that Dixon was actually the one who received the snap, handed it off to Lilly. Just another little wrinkle they're trying to mix up on this Northwest offense. Confused Dunbar.
Paul Black was all over that. That's a Dunbar defender. And props to Lilly for keep fighting on that play.
Yeah, this whole team, both teams have been playing with a lot of effort in the run game, breaking tackles, keeping their legs moving, not giving up on any plays.
We do have a Dunbar timeout now on the field. As we sit 14-7 with 9:55 to play here in week 8 of Ohio high school football. Nearly time for the postseason. Both teams would love to secure a playoff berth this year. Northwest finds themselves just 14 yards from adding another set of points on the board. Lilly keeps it, plants the foot, jukes, ends around, stays up, and is brought down by Ulysses Porter.
Dunbar is getting great penetration here. They're not getting fooled by the fakes.
And what a plant there.
It's just Lilly making these athletic plays and picking up yardage. And great job hanging on to the ball there as Porter tries to, almost pulled it out.
Northwest now waiting. Lilly with Carson Curry in the backfield. Looks deep corner. Kelly caught. Touchdown, Northwest. Oh no.
What a play by Kelly. He's having a night tonight as receiving position. Just hauling in passes, making touchdowns. Great concentration on this catch. I mean, he is covered well.
And just see this throw here from Lilly. A bullet to that shallow side. It was anyone's ball to get, and Hezekiah Kelly said it was going to be his.
Yeah, great ball placement by Lilly there, putting it right where the defender can get it. And good, strong hands by Kelly.
And that kick from Seibel up. Good. Northwest on top by 2 scores. With 9:10 to play in the second quarter. That's Kelly now, second touchdown on the day.
And what's most impressive is Lilly isn't even using the laces on this pass.
It just comes down to strength on that play. Kelly able to rip it away. This Dunbar kick return team is looking to make the same magic happen they did in the first play of the game. And Chris, it's after a drive like that, it's just kind of, I feel it would be difficult as a Dunbar player. They're coming off that drive where they were that drop away from a touchdown. It would have been 14-14. Now they have that drop. They have that pass interference starting this drive, and they that face mask, and here we are now 21-7.
Yep, they.
And if you wouldn't believe it, Northwest pops it up. It was off the hands of a Wolverine. We'll see who comes out of the pile with it.
The most entertaining part of this entire game has been special teams on both teams.
Yeah, both teams. And now a flag up in the air. That ref did not get the memo we were doing pink flags before the game. Oh, well, you can't do that chant coming. Those Northwest cheerleaders, I wonder if they were chanting that at their own team or not.
Yeah, I'm not. Not.
Do you have to announce onside kicks in high school now?
I do not know.
And this is another time I wish we had mic'd up on the refs.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the confusion is. It looked like, pooch kick, touched by a Dunbar player, and I believe recovered by.
The ball was recovered by Dunbar.
We got our answer here.
There's a personal foul against the Knights. So Dunbar's going to set up.
We'll see if we can get this personal foul here on replay.
Ball's going to be spotted at about the 45-yard line. And it is
And
45-yard line.
Tell you what.
they're just fighting for it.
For the Wolverines.
Yeah, good hits of play by the Dunbar player. Recovering that live ball.
That could have been really destructive.
Oh yeah,
for this Dunbar
catastrophic.
team.
I mean, I think right there, Northwest was trying to throw the haymaker just in this game in the first half.
And now, hey, after a pooch kick and unsportsmanlike conduct, we've got now Dunbar on Northwest side of the field. This is a great opportunity to put themselves right back in the game. Trayvon Carr lined up in the backfield with Ulysses Porter. He fakes the handoff and is instantly swallowed.
I think that was a botched play. You see Ulysses Porter just kind of put his hands up as though he didn't realize that was going to be a read option.
Yep. And Carr 100% thought that Porter was going to be there to take the ball. And credit to Sean Rushing for being there.
Yeah, this game has been missed opportunities by Dunbar. You have a great opportunity here, starting in Northwest's field position, and just kind of having these mental mistakes causing you to go backwards.
And we've got a toss now out wide. Porter, there's like 6 Knights back there before he even had a chance to look forward. That's going to be another flag.
There's a late penalty flag.
It's going to be holding against Dunbar, and that penalty was declined.
Ball, after the loss of 1, is spotted at the 48-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 13.
We're staring now at 3rd and 13, this Dunbar team, and Chris, you just can't stall out right here.
You can't stall out here. So this is a 2 down. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to punt here, especially being down by 2 scores. I think they're going to try and pick up some yardage here, and then, try and get the first down, and maybe 4th down.
And we'll see what they try to do if they let Carr use the arm. They don't. Handoff. Porter finds some light, cuts it inside, and makes some positive yardage on that play. We'll cut it up for about 5.
Yeah, I think if you're Dunbar, you go for it here.
I would agree with that. And it appears they're going to. 4th and 8. And how much is a punt really worth it here if you did end up?
And you already had a punt blocked in this game, so I don't think you're too optimistic about your punt coverage team, or punt blocking team, I should say.
And Carr having a quick chat with some of his players over there, Derek Hardy and Adonis Davis, number 6 and 7. Davis back with communication to Carr. We'll see if maybe some magic happens there. Carr dropping back. Line gives him just enough time. Davis over the top, makes the catch, stays in bounds. And that is what the Wolverines needed to see.
We saw them chatting. It was just a little stutter step and go by Davis. And that was just an excellent placed ball, over the shoulder catch. Great job by Davis seeing that ball in.
And wow. What a throw and catch there from this Dunbar offense. And I cannot say enough good things about Trayvon Carr and how well he's been placing those balls tonight.
Oh, excellent deep ball accuracy. And you like to see him rewarded there on that play.
And a timeout is called on the field. Northwest will use their first. Got 2 remaining. The Wolverines with just 1 left here. 6:44 to play in the second quarter. On Northwest 10, Dunbar knocking at the door, trying to make it a 1-score game. And this could be a momentum shifter either way, Chris, because if you're Northwest defense, if you stall them right here, that's huge for you. But at the same time, Dunbar, they get in this end zone. To them, it's basically a new ball game.
Yep. Yeah, exactly right. And you know that Dunbar is not going to be trying to kick field goals. It's not their MO. So it's either touchdown or nothing at this point for Dunbar.
I just wonder what coach is talking over there for Northwest. Does Dunbar stick with the run-heavy offense that they've shown all day today, or do they like what they've seen from Trayvon Carr want to go back in the air?
I think I think this play is going to be a run. You get back to Ulysses Porter or Mark Dalton, and you've had success going up the middle against Northwest, and then maybe try and sprinkle in a pass second or third down if it gets to that.
Once again with that 2 running back formation, and got a night to jump.
Offsides against the defense. It's going to move it halfway closer.
And that is just it's a mental mistake by Northwest.
Yep.
5-yard line. First and goal.
1st and 10 is now 1st and 5. Got Davis there off the hands. Ball just a little behind him.
Yeah, just a little behind him and off the hands. But man, did he just had one man to beat, and that would have been a touchdown. Yeah, Northwest basically selling out to stop the run.
Complete forward pass. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And now here with 2nd and goal. Does Dunbar stick with those kind of bubble passes, or do they hand it off? Mark Dalton and Ulysses Porter in the backfield. Carr hands it off. Porter, strong, pushes in for the touchdown. Dunbar put 6 on the board. Ulysses Porter for his 2nd score of the day.
Yeah. That's 66, 69 on Dunbar, 79. Just great job sealing there and creating enough of a crease. And just moving that defensive line of Northwest out of the way.
Porter scoring on the opening play of the game, that kick return, and now that 5-yard rush with 6:38 left in the second. Lambert Mikwa, and his extra point attempt is blocked by Northwest, so that will be still 8-point game. Northwest on top. Way to make something happen there for, once again, a special teams play.
Yeah, you know, great drive, good touchdown. A little fly in the ointment there with the missed extra point, but overall, excellent drive, excellent response by Dunbar, especially starting off with that. Northwest tried to do that surprise pooch kick against them. It failed, and they made them pay for it.
Dunbar back out there to kick. If they kick it all the way through, it's Elijah Sterling and Hezekiah Kelly awaiting to return. Dixon and Lilly right in that second layer. Ball will get through, bounces into the hands of Hezekiah Kelly. Sees some space, keeps running, pushes through another, and a flag flies in from the back. And we got a fight kind of breaking out there. And then here comes another flag. It was Caleb Curry and some other Wolverine that got into a bit of a scuffle at the end of that play.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they're going to call the unsportsmanlike on. But, other than the flags, excellent run return by Kelly. Good effort. Special teams have been crucial for Northwest this game.
Yeah, depending on who they in. It's not, I understand the refs are doing their job. It is becoming a bit comical to me watching them have this, meeting.
It's almost like we see great plays, and we have to take a pause to make sure that there's no laundry in the field.
Both penalties offset, holding on the receiving team.
We have
offsetting personal fouls, and then a hold on the receiving team. So great return by Kelly. We won't get, or Northwest won't get to experience the fruition of his effort. And they're walking them back far. 1st and 10 from the 20. Northwest, and their offense has been kind of a well-oiled machine on the last couple drives. And on the motion and around, Sterling finds some room. He will run it for about 17.
Yeah, just another wrinkle, bring that wide receiver around. Sterling, find that hole, great speed.
And that is now the 5th night to have a carry in this game. And that lateral back and dropped. They'll just call it a complete pass.
2nd and 10. 3 yards.
And now we're staring down 2nd and 10. Second and 12, they look back to the line. Carson Curry in the backfield. And Northwest will take their second timeout.
Northwest.
Oof. Mike Selsheet only has room for 4 people to run the ball, so I guess I decided whether to add the 5th.
Yeah, they're getting everybody involved tonight. I think that's what they have to do, trying to diversify the running game a bit, especially with Ethan Dixon. Playing all these positions, you got to make sure you give him a break. Don't wear him out too much.
And all 5 have been finding success for the most part. They've all broken off a pretty big chunk run at some point or another. We really have not seen Lilly get to use much of his arm talent yet today, besides that lob downfield to Sterling, which was a heads-up DPI, I would say.
Yeah. But I think right here, if Dunbar's gonna, oh, they're giving cushion now. Okay. I was gonna say if they're gonna walk up their DBs, I would be in favor of just throwing it up to one of your tall wide receivers.
We got Hezekiah Kelly on an island to the right and a loaded formation to the left. Lilly, QB keeper, and they have him wrapped up. He will rattle ahead for about 2.
Yeah, they did the QB draw again, little fake screen there, but Dunbar was ready for it. Great job by Daryl Crawford getting that tackle.
Kelly on that island out there again. Carson Curry in the backfield with trips left. Lilly drops back, stares at that stack formation, and he throws it in the hands of a Wolverine, but he just can't corral it, and there is a flag down on the field. And that's just another play there for Dunbar that really could have switched the momentum and the outcome of the game, and you just can't get your hands on it. Holding on Northwest. They'll replay 3rd down.
Yeah, Daryl Crawford, I think, playing that defensive lineman position isn't used to catching passes that often. But, man, very close to having a sudden change right there in favor of Dunbar.
Now Northwest 3rd and 18. Big chance for Dunbar to get off the field here. Fake the handoff to Curry. Ball too high. Another one off the hands of the Wolverines. That could have been a untouched pick 6 had he caught it.
Yeah, Lilly was lucky there. I mean, that was just an errant throw, way too high.
And that's another one I just think, as a defender, you don't expect to see that coming at you. I mean, that hit him in stride almost.
Yeah, Donta Everett just almost had a pick 6 right there, and that would have been crucial for Dunbar. But you know what? You got the next best thing, forced to 4th down.
Back there to return. Ulysses Porter. Punt is up. A lot of hang time there. Under it. And corralled is Dunbar Wolverines. He rolls around a little bit before inevitably being brought down. That was...
It's going to be roughing the punter, I think, roughing the kicker.
Adonis Davis. And refs deliberating now for the 23rd time.
I only saw one flag. I'm pretty sure it's going to be roughing the kicker, but I don't know if there's another one that I just missed. Oh.
Running into the kicker.
Okay.
It's still going to be Dunbar ball.
As a personal foul running into the kicker.
That's a good call.
Still Dunbar ball, and very crucial wording there by the referee. Make sure it was not roughing. Now we're walking up the field. Never mind, it is Northwest ball now. No. So it is Dunbar ball. Northwest out setting up on defense. It's a 5-yard penalty backwards of what the return would have been. And the difference of running in. Here we go now. Trayvon Carr, chance to tie the game with this drive. He's rushed, not allowed to go. He fights forward anyway. He gets a few yards.
But great effort by Carr there, because he was dead to rights in that backfield and just got back to the line of scrimmage. I mean,
Forward for 2.
Ethan Dixon, I've been calling his name a lot tonight, just had him, and Carr got away.
And the Wolverines have done a good job about trying to get away from that Northwest pass rush that has been so dominant this season. And now they're not getting maybe a ton of yards, but they have been consistently getting past the first tackle. And here Porter finds an edge, gets around, has a block his way, and he will rattle forward to close to a first down.
First out of bounds by Elijah Sterling.
Yeah, excellent run there by Porter. And you saw that they started going with, runs up the middle more on their last couple drives, and now they're kind of bouncing it to the outside. You're kind of seeing that run game open up a little bit more.
3:33 to play in the second quarter, 3rd and 1. Just barely on their side of the 50 is Dunbar. Whistle blown, and Dunbar will take their final timeout of the half. Got 3 minutes here to go, 50 yards. You said they're not a field goal kicking team this season. That's going to be interesting. If they can find themselves just in the red zone with not a lot of time left, do they attempt to kick just to get some points on the board?
Yeah, it'd be interesting. They had that one extra point that was missed earlier, but we'll have to see.
Big drive here for both teams heading into the half. Northwest will receive the kick. Knights defense is out and ready, awaiting Dunbar. And Chris, this has been a game of a few different narratives that you would normally expect. Of course, all those big special teams plays. Both teams over 50 yards of penalties on them as well.
Yeah, it's been a lot of penalties. Excellent special teams play on both sides, depending on how you look at it. And both teams' offenses are finding, some success against these stout run defenses.
Now here Dunbar, 3rd and 1. Direct snap there. They hand it off to Porter. Porter around the edge. Look at him turn on those burners. 20-10 untouched touchdown. Ulysses Porter runs it 51 yards to the house. Dunbar down just 2.
Yeah.
Didn't need the 3 minutes to build it up. They have Adonis Davis handed off. Good block there on the outside.
Yeah.
Just see him turn on the gas.
Yeah, Derek Hardy on the outside getting that block, number 6 for Dunbar. He sealed off the last guy who could even touch Porter. And just defensively for Northwest, just a bad job containing the edge. They're just over pursuing on the edge and losing containment.
That is Porter's 3rd score of the day. They're going for 2, it seems. See what they scheme up here. Do they go right back to Porter? They try to draw you off. Interesting. Adonis Davis has taken the last few snaps at quarterback. Keeps it, rolls right, nowhere to go, pushes in through anyway. The 2-point conversion is good, and we are knotted up at 21s here at Ed and Estelle Young Field.
Again, they're just finding success on this right side of the defense. Going to the right. I mean, they're finding that corner and just scoring. They're not even like fooling anybody right now. They know where they're going, and they're just going to keep running in that direction.
And wow, what a game we're having here tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, at one point we were on the precipice of this being blown out in Northwest's favor when it was 21-7. Then you have Dunbar just marching right back and getting this game tied up.
And now the same things we were just talking about. Dunbar out of that timeout had 3 minutes to get something to happen here. Northwest 3 minutes to do some work. They've got 1 timeout. They will receive the ball after halftime. Ulysses Porter up to 111 yards on the half. 3 touchdowns. That doesn't count his return yards. Daquan Watson, kick. Over the middle, fielded by Sterling. He is met and brought down at about the 31. And we have made it through a kickoff with no flags.
I was a little worried there. We're going to get another unsportsmanlike conduct. Carson Curry and
those two have, it's happened a few times now. Those two have been getting into it.
Yeah.
Also, I apologize. It was Jamal Whitfield kicking off there for Dunbar, number 15. Trip stack on the right, hand off to Dixon. He has a little bit of an edge there, cuts through, and now he sees daylight. 1 to beat, stiff arm. He's holding him. Dixon is brought out of bounds. Now on Dunbar's 28, what a run from him.
Wow, again, the zone read and just going to the outside, and Ethan's strength, just pushing off wimpy tacklers, and then just that stiff arm.
And Dixon breaks out a 40-yard run here. Clock continues to run. They'll go right back to him. Why not? He's alone, pushes through, pushed in for another Northwest touchdown.
The key to this play is the ref adding that extra block in Northwest's favor. When we see it on the replay, it was a great block by the Zebra.
Gets it, draws right up the middle. And we'll see great
Boom.
screen.
I mean,
wow.
Almost knocked him right on his back. I tell you what, that drive was bad for Derek Hardy. He had the stiff arm on that 40-yard run, and then he got blocked by the ref. I feel bad for the kid on this drive.
And wow, great block by the ref. Wonder if he had a future in the sport.
And Parker Seimel's kick is good with 2:52 remaining in the first half. It is now your
Wow, 2:52 now left. Dunbar will get another chance after those 2 big Ethan Dixon runs.
Yeah, in all seriousness, so that was soul-crushing for Dunbar. You fight so hard to get back into this game. Almost going to take a tie to halftime, only to give up on a couple plays, just huge chunk plays, running plays by Ethan Dixon to take the lead for Northwest.
And that's now his second score. He had the punt block as well. And Dunbar, see, in that last drive, it didn't feel there was pressure on Northwest because they're going to get the ball back after halftime. So if they don't manage to score, it's not the end of the world. Dunbar, though, this is a different feel because Northwest does get the ball back. So you can't let them have the opportunity to now go up 35-21 on you starting in the second half.
And the play calling that Northwest did was very conservative, just handing the ball off to their best player and just trying to run the clock out. And then, if they happen to get a touchdown, good. If not, they'll go to halftime tied. It wasn't anything special, and just great execution. And most importantly, no flags.
In 3, which is it's been rare for us
Yeah.
this game. Seibel's kick up into the hands of Ulysses Porter. He runs, doesn't have a lot of room, fights, and they're going to drive him back. He did not get very far on that return. We'll see where they said his forward progress stopped. Looks like it'll be about the 20.
I think it's at about the 20-yard line, where we first and 10.
2 minutes and 44 seconds to try and put some points on the board here.
With the ball spotted at the
Dunbar does not want to go back into the locker room or that side of the field. I'm not sure if they didn't go to the locker room pregame, but anyways, you need to make something happen. Trayvon Carr is back at quarterback. Throws it outside. Davis is running east to west the other way. A flag is down. Northwest, a quick swarm into the backfield. Exactly. It's another ref meeting here. Yeah, he's signaling a personal foul.
I'm trying to read his lips here, but having trouble.
At the very least, he's an animated speaker.
Yeah.
So he's on the defense. And now it's going to walk it forward 15.
It's going to be first and 10 with the ball spotted out across the 35-yard line.
And with my shoddy at best tracking of this game, that is 70 yards of penalties now on Northwest.
So first and 10, ball spotted at the
that's
Dunbar 36.
and a lot of these are just dead ball penalties, just unnecessary, kind of boneheaded mistakes.
And I mean, that just must drive you nuts as a coach. You have a play for a loss, but it turns out being a 15-yard gain for the opponent.
Yeah.
Trayvon Carr loses the handoff to Porter, and it just seems like they haven't really been on the same page for...
Yeah, 2 plays at least. I'm not sure where the confusion is happening from.
It was a good job by Carr to get back down on it, but that's going to result in a loss of 4.
Yeah, and this is getting kind of a theme to the game is penalty in your favor, and then some sort of just miscue on offense to drive you back.
And in just a game management standpoint, they have no timeouts. Clock is running. We're now down below 2 minutes. Carr has -4 rushing yards on the day. Fakes handoff and makes a quick pass there to Jamal Whitfield.
Good job getting out of bounds.
Whitfield fight. Good block to allow him to get out. Third and 8. In this 3rd and 8 play, here we are ready. And another flag. And false start. It's just like you were saying, you're just shooting you in the foot.
Yeah, you just keep shooting yourself in the foot. What I do love is I just love how every ref just throws their flag on a false start. Not just one, everybody.
The refs are having a... at the very least, the refs are having fun.
Yeah, I mean, they got these pink flags. They got to use them.
You know what? Maybe I don't blame him. 3rd and long. Hits Davis. Gets through a few defenders, and another flag is down.
And there is another penalty flag at the line of scrimmage.
And what are they calling it? He's writing things down in the pocket. Chop block. Really? All right. Let's see it. On.
Don't know which.
I didn't see it, but maybe it was just.
Didn't see it on the replay, but again, just shooting yourselves in the foot and moving backwards, and I mean, at this point, I would run the ball here and just try and drain some time off the clock and go to half.
Well, with clock running, 3rd and 26. Rolls right. Does he have anybody? He did, but off the hands of Chris Ragsdale.
I would not have gone that play. I think what you should have done is just run the ball, force Northwest to use their timeout if they wanted to use it, and then pump. And now you're backed up. The last punt we saw from Dunbar was a blocked touchdown going Northwest's favor. And the previous drive for Northwest, we just saw them take 3 plays running the ball with their best player, score a touchdown. So I would like to see a little bit better game management on the last couple plays there by Dunbar.
It also, the run get a few yards because your punter doesn't exactly have a ton of space right now either.
Nah.
And even if he gets this off, Hezekiah Kelly is lined up still in Dunbar's territory.
Oh.
Short punt. Dunbar gets on top of it. It's going to be Northwest ball with a minute to play on about the 26-27.
Yeah, and one timeout. I mean, you got your whole playbook at disposal here if you're Northwest. I like to see him try and run the ball with Ethan Dixon. But then you also got, if you get close enough within red zone, I would just throw it up to your 6'2" wide receiver with Hezekiah Kelly and just try to let him go for a jump ball. One thing to note, too, for Northwest is they do have a good place kicker. So if they get within range, they could try and do a field goal.
They go right back to Dixon, 3rd straight when it's their ball, and he keeps fighting again.
I would.
And see if they move with a bit more pace than Dunbar was. We're down below a minute to play. Dixon, 6-yard run.
6-yard run, 2 of those yards were just draggy Dunbar defenders. Oh.
Drop ball, Lilly picks it back up, but Wolverine in his face, and that is a huge sack. Daquan Watson.
Yeah.
Just a great play there.
Yeah, great play by botched snap, which just threw the timing off of everything.
And as we see him roll out, he
and then
sees him coming. He's like, ah.
Yeah, he had Deshaun Rushing doing a streak route. He was wide open in the end zone. But, when you're under pressure like that, you just your eyes don't always go downfield.
And with that, Northwest uses their final timeout. So all around, that's a huge play to be made there for the Wolverines. Great job to Watson. And that even makes, if Northwest, like you said, gets into field goal range, it makes it that much harder to get set up and have it kicked in time. Be interesting to see what they try to do here. 24 seconds left. It is coming up on 8:30. This has been a pretty long first half, that due to the 15-plus penalties there's been. Third and long. Lilly looks deep, back shoulder. Ball is not caught. A flag is thrown.
I think it's got to be pass interference on the defense.
It's just the discussion about the penalty.
Pass interference against Dunbar.
Pass interference on Dunbar. Let's see if we got another view. Lilly sees it, wants to just throw the ball up.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is.
Left arm on his shoulder there. Didn't get his head around.
Just gets his hand on the shoulder of Elijah Sterling. There's a Manu Beverly. It's another big penalty. 18 seconds here, first down. Knights goes right back to Sterling. Just no one there.
You know what? That was actually probably a good incompletion. If you would have caught that, they got to hurry up to the line. They couldn't stop the clock, and
just loses 3 seconds on that play. Downs don't really feel that important in this moment.
if you're going to throw, make sure they're in the end zone at this point. You know, you can run up and try and spike the ball.
Receivers for across. Lilly looks over the middle. It's another one just incomplete.
And that was a tight throw. That was a tight window.
Third down here, Northwest on top, 28-21. No timeouts left in this game, or this half, sorry. Parker Seibel staying loose on the sideline. Dummy play doesn't work. Jalen Lilly, 3rd and 10. Ethan Dixon in the backfield. He throws towards end zone. Had Hezekiah Kelly, but misses him. We're now staring at 4th and 10 with 8 seconds left.
Yeah, he had Hezekiah Kelly there. Just threw it a little outside of him, but man, did he have him open on that post route.
And we'll see how this field goal attempt goes. Parker Seibel been perfect so far today on his extra points. Seibel lines it. Snap, hold, kick. Up and good. Parker Seibel nails the go-ahead 18-yard field goal, putting Northwest up 31-21 here. With 3 seconds left in the second.
What a flip! Also within like the last 2 minutes and 26 seconds, it was a tied game. Northwest goes down, scores a touchdown, takes the lead. Dunbar gets the ball back, stalls out, has several penalties to push him back, stops the clock on a pass, and then as a punt that's very, very short. And then all of a sudden you just have a 3-point field goal by Northwest, and it's a 10-point game going to half. Just a game that just never stops, changing direction in terms of momentum.
It's certainly been thrilling to watch, and it's the method in which the points have come, I think, is what is making this, while it has been an extraordinarily long half, it's been an entertaining one to watch, and there's 3 seconds on the clock. It doesn't seem like this play wouldn't matter, as they already have a kick return touchdown. Like, this could very well be a touchdown, and we'd be like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, no surprise to anybody if this becomes a touchdown by either team.
Pooch kick there. They don't want Porter to get it. Dunbar does recover it. That's Paul Black that got on the ball. I just want to quickly shout out number 17 on Dunbar, Jacob Ocha. Great hustle out of him on that play.
Yeah.
Still great hustle. He's still running on the sideline. Uh, 1.8 seconds here. Well, if Dunbar gives a Hail Mary attempt or just knees it, well, their team is currently walking to the other side of the end zone. I mean, what's the discussion right now?
Is there a fan that they're upset with?
And still, I don't know. I'm just not sure. Do they run a play or just knee? And they're going to take a knee, and that will do it for the first half of this game between Northwest and Dunbar. Dunbar had a few costly plays to end the half there. Northwest is on top 31-21. I'm Josh Baker alongside Chris Mead right now, and we will be right back here with you after halftime is over. 31-21, Northwest Knights on top.
Why are you so? Should I put my glasses on so I can see? If I play sports for my school, I'll learn how to be part of a team.
I will have more friends. I will be active now and when I'm a grown-up.
I will learn how to work hard.
I'll have better attendance.
I'll learn how to overcome adversity. I'll be more likely to go to college. I will learn how to get along with others. If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
If I play sports for my school.
I must learn to be a good student during school if I want to put on my uniform after school.
At Edensdale Young Field, I'm Josh Baker alongside Chris Mead as we're about ready to begin the second half of play here at Northwest High School. Northwest on top 31-21 against the Dunbar Wolverines. And Chris, it was a long first half. It was an exciting first half. And what are you looking to see out of really Dunbar? What does Dunbar need to do to get their hands back on this game?
Yeah, I think Dunbar had good moments in the first half, but first and foremost, I think they just need to get under control in terms of penalties. Just need to kind of cut those out, and also just on their plays, they need to do a better job at just understanding, just getting better. Keep running the ball up the middle has been effective, and then also to the outside as well. I think they need to do a better job of containing the run. We saw at the end of the first half they had trouble stopping the run against Northwest. But most importantly, if they can just control the negative plays, including the penalties, I think they're on the right track to getting back into this game.
Right. It's just been a bunch of small things. Obviously, I mean, 31 points is an overarching thing, but you could point to the drop touchdown or just like a few things that you need to just, if you could change just one bit of that play, this would be a different game.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been inches away from making this game. I mean, at one point it was tied, so they've been in this game, and like you said, they just got to kind of cut out the inefficiencies and just execute on plays.
That was a kick, good recovery by Jalen Lilly, and we were right back where we left off.
If you were to ask me what does Northwest need to do differently, also to cut out the penalties.
Yeah. And we'll wait and see what this one is. And that's going to be holding against Northwest. Still their ball, but pushing back a little bit further.
Looks like they spot the ball really close to the 20-yard line.
Northwest scored in the first half off a punt block. 2 receiving touchdowns by Hezekiah Kelly, and that long rushing touchdown by Ethan Dixon, and then, of course, ending with that 18-yard field goal from Parker Seibel. Jaden Lilly back. He will keep pitch outside to Kelly. Kelly finds some room and fights ahead for about 4.
Takes the pitch, gets up close to the 25-yard line. We'll call it the 24. It's going to be 2nd and 6. For your Knights.
A lot of action happening here. You have a fake to Ethan Dixon. You have Jalen Lilly rolling out and then pitching it to Kelly. We've seen this before, but had some success there.
We go right back to the run to Dixon. He finds a hole, fights through. They've got a hold of his jersey, and he'll rattle ahead for a Knights first down.
Across the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the Northwest 36-yard line.
It'll be a 12-yard rush for Dixon, and that puts him above 100 yards on the day.
I mean, just manhandling defenders there, just dragging them along. We saw that a lot in the first half, and it continues here.
First and 10 now here for the Knights. Their first drive of the second half, looking to extend that 10-point lead. They motion Kelly over, bring him back, and hand it off. A flag is thrown. Kelly around. Keeps going ahead, a long run there. He's still up and still going. And they'll eventually bring him down. We'll see what this penalty is. Kelly would have completely flipped the field without it. Damon, and that's going to be a holding penalty against Northwest, and that is a huge negation there for what could have been a gigantic offensive play. And now we'll see what the Knights move back to here. Repeat first down, 1st and 20. Now deeper in their territory. They go to Dixon. He's still up, and he'll make back all of the penalty yards at least. So he went out. It'll be about 2nd and 8.
Yeah, good run here. Again, they're running to the outside exclusively, especially to that right-hand side. They find success.
2nd and 8.
And now this is a manageable set of downs you have now here. 2 plays just to get 8 yards. They'll hand that one off to Kelly. This time he's instantly met by a whole horde of Wolverines, and he'll go down.
Yeah, they weren't fooled on that play. They tried to do a little end around fake there, but did not distract anybody on the Wolverines.
3rd and 8 for your Knights.
And now it'll be interesting to see where Northwest turns here. What does Coach Johnson want to do? Lilly drops back. Hits Sterling on that out route. Good footwork to stay in bounds and then get that first down.
Yeah, that was one of the few passes we've seen this game where Lilly has a 3-step drop, boom, knows where he's going with the football, and just hits it. He's not dancing in the backfield or anything like that. And good route there by Sterling. Just a little post route, gets enough. They're playing off coverage, just kind of take the yards they're going to give you.
We got another drop back here from Lilly. He unloads deep down the field, all alone. The ball is caught. One defender to beat, jukes him. He cuts up a block behind, and that is a Northwest touchdown. Deshaun Rushing was all alone.
I think Lilly couldn't believe how alone Deshaun Rushing was. That's why that pass came in a tad bit late, but beautiful pass, and I'm assuming a blown coverage by Dunbar. Just allowing that. I mean, two Northwest defenders were way behind their safeties.
And it, like you said, must be blown coverage because there was just, there wasn't a Wolverine within 15 yards of either of them.
Yeah, it was. It's very surprising how open they were. But again, those are mistakes that Dunbar has been committing. We saw a lot on offense, on miscues in terms of running the ball and who's getting the handoff. But here we saw one on defense in terms of who has coverage where.
And there's a flag. It's gonna be on the coach. Well, the entire Dunbar coaching staff is on the field right now. There's a Dunbar player on the Northwest sideline. This is one of the most interesting games I've ever been a part of. But anyway, great play by Deshaun Rushing. And for Northwest now, 37 points. It's been all around. It's been...
Yeah, this is probably maybe, I haven't seen a whole lot of Northwest games this year, but this might be their best offensive performance based off of the stats they have. We thought coming in they were going to be just a rushing team, but they have had an explosive pass game thus far.
And now, while we wait for the refs to figure this out. Lilly over 100 yards passing. Ethan Dixon over 100 yards rushing. 2 50-yard receivers in Deshaun Rushing and Hezekiah Kelly. For Northwest, Dunbar, Ulysses Porter over 100 yards rushing himself. Just yet again another example of I would just love to know what this is about.
I have absolutely no idea.
And I'm not sure, but was that a Dunbar coach? He was snacking on something in that huddle.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the first half took an hour and a half, so I figure you probably got to eat while you coach.
You think he stopped and picked up some Skittles from the concession stand on the way in. Here we are, week 8 of Ohio high school football. On the points ranking system, Dunbar sits just 1 spot out of the playoff bracket in their Region D3.
You know, we have a government that's shut down right now, and they're not even deliberating this hard, getting it back up and running.
That's right. That's exactly right. Touchdown. Are you... Is that real? Well, at least we're sure. It's a good thing. Deshaun Rushing's 50-yard receiving touchdown. Great route by them. Seibel now lining up for another extra point. And he drilled that one. And see if we got a replay of that last play, see exactly what happened. Lilly, great time. And then as you just see, two Dunbar receivers just all alone. You'll see the good cut here from Rushing, beat the one. And then a great crackback block by Javion Jackson.
Yeah, just all around great play. I mean, it's simple pass and catch and blown coverage.
Yeah, wow. Huh.
But
out of all the things that I thought they were discussing, the validity of the touchdown was not one.
No, that seemed pretty clear.
What can you do? 9:33 to play in the third quarter. They're just, from discussion around the box, they're saying that Dunbar's coaches may have been upset about a potential hold that was not called. I just don't think you can retroactively call it, though, so.
Yeah.
And a flag is thrown before the kick even happens.
I have no idea.
It's gonna it has to be a sideline something.
Yeah.
In typical fashion, we're gonna wait 3 minutes before we can actually talk about what it is.
Apparently that's a second sideline warning against Dunbar.
Oh, yep. You'll hold the hands up.
They did get one sideline infraction on that long delay after the touchdown before the extra point. If this is a second infraction, then it should be yardage. If there's a second infraction on Dunbar sideline.
I don't know. They're going. Yeah, it looks like. Yep, just a 5-yard penalty there from the second sideline infraction.
Yeah. So I think you right now, if you're Northwest, you definitely do a pooch kick here.
And, well, Seibel's not kicking it anymore. We got Jacob Ocha out there kicking now, and Seibel has one heck of a leg. I'm sure Ocha might on him too. And yeah, just an interesting kick off the hands, and just quickly recovered. Disaster averted there.
I thought I saw the ref reaching for his pocket. I thought it was going to be another flag.
Nine minutes and 31 seconds left in the third quarter. It is 9:09 p.m. here at Northwest High. Dunbar now a chance to respond. Down 17. Plenty of time to make something happen if they were to make a run at this game. Both teams coming off a loss. Dunbar's to Trotwood Madison last week. Carr starts with a handoff to Porter. Porter instantly met up, and he's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, Dunbar had some success with that, running up the middle towards the end of the first half. But Northwest was ready for it there.
It was just no gain there for Porter on his 10th carry. Dunbar back with the two running backs, Ulysses Porter and Mark Dalton. They stand on the wings of Trayvon Carr. Carr, drop back. Way to step up in the pocket, avoid the rush behind him. And they'll bring him down, but not before he has that's a pretty hefty gain, about 8 or 9.
Yeah. Good play by Carr here. You know, he swarmed almost immediately by Northwest defenders. And great chase down by Ethan Dixon.
And a good, it looked like it may have been, oh, there's a first down. He got all 10. Great run there by Carr to get this drive off on the right foot. First and 10 from their own 42. Carson Curry steps up. They'll send him off the edge. And strong run there by Porter to stay up, but ultimately swallowed down for a short gain. And there is an injured Wolverine down there. Hope the trainers can get to him. Now 2nd and 6 when we return. That was a 4-yard gain from Porter that puts him to 115 yards on 11 carries. Had that kick return touchdown in the first half on the first play of the game. Put them up 7-0. Then 21 straight unanswered from Northwest. And then the 2 touchdowns by Porter again for Dunbar put them tied. And then, like we mentioned, that late touchdown by those 3 huge Ethan Dixon runs is how we got to where we are now. And the Wolverine is up and walking to the sideline. Let's see what happened there is, see 24, he goes down, yep. Some just falls on him.
Yeah, good to see him being able to walk off.
Jamal Whitfield lined up low. Good fake pull over, and it's kind of a rare misfire, actually, from Carr.
Carr's been having a great night tonight. It's been his receivers have been dropping the ball, but right there you had a wide open Davis. and just threw it right at the ground.
Yeah, just didn't. As if he didn't have his arm under it, really. Just kind of maybe slipped out. Who knows? But anyways, that brings us to 3rd and 6. What could have been an easy first down, putting them in Knight territory. Here we are, 3rd and 6, with 7.5 to play in the third. Whitfield in motion. He gets set. Porter around outside. They block. And another, they're calling an incomplete pass. He threw it forward and just, Porter and Carr just not on the same page.
No, not on the same page. And it's in.
Well, in
I think that was to be a running back screen. I just think the timing was way off. I think Porter was still trying to look like a blocker, but that rush by Northwest is just speeding everything up for Dunbar's offense, and so just not a lot of time for Carr to throw.
It's also the confusing thing just about watching it back is you see Carr's eyes were on someone downfield, and then he was in the throwing motion looking at someone else, and then instantly he moved his eyes and threw it. So it's a tough high snap, not blocked. Kelly fields it, 3 in his face, gets past all 3. A vicious stiff arm down. He doesn't go anywhere, but Northwest ball again here. 2 miscues from Carr, and Northwest has a chance to extend the lead.
Yeah, and a 17-point lead. It's second half, sort of manageable to come back. But if this becomes a touchdown for Northwest, this game is getting out of hand for Dunbar.
And I always say this in sports, it's even though it's possible, say Northwest scores, it's not impossible for Dunbar to come back, but it's can you keep that morale and keep wanting to try. It's just kind of hard sometimes, and yep.
And you got to kind of wonder if this game, which has not really ever gotten into a rhythm because of these flags, if that's taking a toll on the morale for Dunbar as well, considering they're losing.
Interestingly enough, while there is a ton of flags, it's very much both ways. Both teams have 85 yards of flag against them. Lilly on the designed keeper. And he doesn't really get anywhere. Oh, there was a false start. Did go actually pretty far. He got 7 yards.
Yeah, he did a great job. He had a caravan of blockers, which helped out a lot. But they're really running exclusively to that right side of their offensive line.
I mean, well, that could have been a flag. If really? Sure. Here we go. 2nd and 8 now. Clock is running. Lee motions Kelly across. He keeps it, opts to not pitch, and he just can't get away from that Wolverine. That was Daquan Watson.
Tell you what, this fake fooled me. I thought Carson Curry had a lane right there if you were to let him keep it, but good job by Dominique staying with it and not letting Lilly get away.
It really was a good play there by Watson to use his body to prevent the pitch that Hezekiah Kelly was there for, but also maintain your pursuit on Lilly. And that is the 2nd straight jump. There it is.
And there is another penalty flag on the field.
And offsides now on Dunbar.
Offsides against the defense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd and inches.
And it's 3rd and very short now. And that penalty makes them switch up personnel on the field. We've got do we see a tush push?
I was about to say that. I think
They're fighting still. They haven't blown it dead. Oh, wow. Rough landing. By the way, I understand the thought was tush push. If you had just looked at what Dunbar's defense did, where all 11 of them just lined up there, that would have been the most lethal play action pass in the history of sports.
yeah.
And Lily did get it. Lily drops back to throw.
Yep.
Has Kelly down the sideline and just, it's good defense there. We see that Wolverine put on the seatbelt. Oh, what are they looking at the ref?
So Lily did the right read here. He had one-on-one with Kelly, who's like 6'2", probably one of the tallest players on their team. But great coverage there by Dunbar.
That was Amanu Beverly, who would place his body right in the perfect spot.
And got his head around, was in great position.
Ooh, Carson Curry is swallowed fast. That is a huge loss. Great defensive play. Ulysses Porter and Adrian Pinson Cook combine on that tackle for loss.
I mean, Ulysses Porter went unblocked. And 24 just fought off a block and just finished it off. Tell you what, this Dunbar's run defense has been stellar tonight.
Now 3rd and long, clock running still. Got a busy formation over on the right side. Lily looks as if it was a screen, goes over the middle and just too far. And Adonis Davis can't catch the ball. And here Lily is honestly,
this was the right read, just bad pass. So you had Javion Jackson just streaking right down, and I think you would like him to settle down because they're playing zone, the safeties are. But if you're Lily, you just want to settle that pass down and just get it right to him. No need to rush it.
It's interesting. It was like in terms of mechanical thrown balls, it was one of his like more pretty thrown balls today. It was just to Adonis Davis, not Javion Jackson.
Yeah.
A good long snap. Punt is up from Seibel. Doesn't take the bounce you want. You just go ahead and put it down, and the field is flipped. Dunbar now. Defense did their job. Another chance to do their best at closing this lead. The Wolverines are going to take over with 4 minutes and 13 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. Just ended their last drive with that missed pass from Carr, and then Carr and Porter just not being on the same page, so we'll see if they can right that ship. And they just hand it off to Porter, and he'll run for a few. And a flag.
Yeah, that's going to be unnecessary roughness on Carson Curry, number 2. Just no need to keep dragging him out of bounds past the bench.
And, wow. Yep. And that is now Dunbar over 100 yards given up due to penalties today.
It's just another boneheaded play because you have great play by Carson Curry until this moment right here. Why are you still? There's no need to do that. You just made a great play, but just boneheaded.
And it's like that's also like as a referee, you can't not call that.
You have to.
Like
I mean, they're not making bad calls.
It is happening.
Yeah.
Carr gets it right back to Porter. Porter instantly met, driven, and then has to go backwards. Not before he got about 3.
Look at 6 forcing that run to go inside for Northwest. Great job right there, Micah Kelly.
Now working with 2nd and 7. See if they go back to Porter here. Mark Dalton not in the backfield. A runner in motion. Carr pulls, and
there's a penalty flag on the field.
the flag is down. And yep, just quick discussion.
It's a billing procedure against Dunbar. Billing procedure, false start against Dunbar.
Just calling the false start against Dunbar.
Yeah, it's a little flinch by their right guard.
I enjoy watching the reaction of the players after the flag is thrown, because everyone's like, that way.
Yeah. It's their fault.
It's like
the Spider-Man meme.
yeah. Carr, it's time to throw. Has a guy downfield. The ball is caught! And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, number 80, Krishad Everett.
Yeah.
What a response.
Oh, man, he redeemed himself because he had the drop pass in the first half and just made a beautiful catch. And a beautiful pass by Carr that's rewarded. Yeah, excellent catch.
Carr with the throw over the head of 2 Knights. Great pass, great catch. Not too much time taken off the clock either. Dunbar with a great response. And they're going to go for 2. Carr takes the snap, throws it over the middle. There's not really much of a place to go there for Davis.
Unsuccessful with 2:39 remaining in the third quarter. It is now your Northwest Knights 38.
Yeah, great read by Carr. Step back, clean pocket is crucial. And just beat his man, and excellent concentration on that catch. Just looking at it all the way in.
It's now an 11-point game. I don't know about the 2-point conversion. Is not a horrible choice, but I think I almost would have just went for 1, make it a 10-point game, and you can go touchdown field goal instead of now you have to score twice.
Yeah, yeah.
(38-27) with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Northwest leads Dunbar. We have north of 24 penalties called. There's still another quarter. Kick is up, fielded by Hezekiah Kelly, has room to run. There's a hole for him. He's gonna push through to pass the 50. Stepped out at the 48 of Dunbar. Whew.
Special teams for both teams has just been amazing. Nice job by Hezekiah Kelly. That speed of his and finding that crease. Good blocking by his teammates. And boom, right there finds the hole, puts on the burners.
I don't track all-purpose yards, but if I did, he would be up above 100 now on the day as well. Got Carson Curry back there in the eye. Has Kelly over the middle. Quick slant. They try to tackle him. They can't bring him down. He's going to keep fighting for an extra 6.
Yeah, nice little slant route there. Good job by Lilly. Knew exactly where he wanted to go with the ball. No hesitation. Good, accurate pass.
Jalen Lilly with 130 passing yards today. He hands it off to Curry. Curry not much of room to run. And they're going to keep that clock running. Curry was able to get about 2. Hezekiah Kelly coming off the field. Clock is still running as they have this stoppage. Dunbar can't be loving that. That handoff to Dixon. Oh, wow. And he breaks through the initial group. He breaks through.
He's still going.
Almost again. He's still up. What a, wow. What a strong run there.
Yeah, that's all you can really say. I mean, Dunbar had the defense to stop him. I mean, look at this. They have 2 guys on him right here.
1, 2,
it's now
3,
4, 5, 6, 7. I think that. Wow. Yeah, that's just incredible effort. I mean.
And they'll go right back to him. He's stopped at the line, but he keeps fighting. Finds a hole, and it's going to be another. They just can't bring him down.
Again, Ethan Dixon, just his effort. I mean, great block by 72. And right there, he just doesn't stop. He just keeps moving.
Oh. But there was a flag thrown while we were admiring his run, holding on the Knights. And then the penalty, Northwest also above 100, and that's not what you want to see Ethan Dixon limping off the field.
No, not at all. He's your best player not only on offense, but also on defense.
First and 20 as the clock runs down. Curry in the backfield with Lilly. Do they run one more play? They do. Pitch to Curry. Tons of room to run. Cuts inside, gets through. A flag is in the air. Great gain there by Curry.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. And
that will do it for the third quarter. Depending on what that is, Carson Curry made up the 20 yards they lost.
And that was great blocking. We'll see if this block was that I thought was really good is actually a hold, but it was a great block on the seal by number 13 for Northwest.
I just wonder what it could be. It was the ref on the opposite side of the field. As he was being brought down. Personal foul.
Personal foul on sportsmanlike conduct against Dunbar.
Oh. That's
Good block by 5 right there. Initial steal. In 13, you'll see him on the screen coming right. Gets a little bit on number 9 for Dunbar, just enough to kind of stop him from sealing off Carson Curry.
and they just a personal foul there. That's 15 yards anyway, so. "12 minutes of game left." Dunbar kind of just gave Northwest a free set of downs.
I think Oprah Winfrey should come out of the field and just start saying, "You get a roughing passer and you get an unnecessary roughness penalty. Everybody gets a flag."
Wow, it's you said it. It's not like they're making bad calls. It's just there's so much going on.
It comes down just to lack of sportsmanship by the players. And every time that Dunbar gets within striking distance of either making this a competitive game or getting back into the game, they don't take advantage of it.
It's very much a lot of self-inflicted wounds from them today.
Ball be at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 as we start the 4th quarter.
We got Dominic Hill back in the backfield for Northwest. Snap on 1st and 10. Handoff to Hill. Hole. There's a fine hole. He's going to keep fighting there too. Fine hole that a Wolverine got their hand on him. He couldn't break free.
Yeah, I'd like to see the replay on this because we got an injury on the field. But yeah, Dominic Hill, he found the hole and it looked wide open. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, 24 by Dunbar. I think Adrian Pinson Cook for Dunbar got that hand on him to kind of stall out what looked like a positive gain.
No, on 2nd and 6, a little trickery there. Deshaun Rushing didn't quite handle that toss from Curry on the double play.
That was a gift almost given to Dunbar right there.
17 for your Knights.
Took Northwest way backwards. That was a loss of 11. Will he get some to jump? I mean, it's like clockwork.
Penalty flag on the field. Offsides against Dunbar. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
All right.
Ball's gonna move down
They
to
made back
13.
the yards they lost.
12 for your
Interestingly enough, my self-tabulating thing here has room for 15 penalties per team. We can have one more for Dunbar. Lilly, good throw. Catch there by Sterling. It's going to be 4th
That's
and
complete to Elijah Sterling. It's down inside.
Yeah, that was
4th and not a lot of distance.
Lilly made a good read here. Great little post route again.
After 5, it's going to be 4th and
Almost.
4 for
If he
your
stayed in
Knights.
bounds, maybe get 6, but good positive pass.
And they will come out in a field goal formation.
They're going to let Parker Seibel try another field goal. Just take the free points. Maybe free. You never know.
Timeout.
Timeout, Dunbar.
Timeout by Dunbar, icing the kicker with 10 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the 4th quarter.
Attention all Northwest students, we are now well into the 4th quarter. If you need to send a text or make a call or arrange for a pickup, this would be the time to do so. Again, as a reminder, all students are expected to be on campus for the 30 minutes.
11-point lead Northwest has.
So now is the time
looking to make it 14.
That you will need to be picked up soon. Thank you.
We are quickly nearing a combined 250 yards of penalties in this game.
It's incredible.
In Northwest out there ready for Seibel to try this kick. He is 6 for 6 on kicks so far today. Dunbar had accidentally 12 players on the field. Set, the hold looks good, and the kick is up strong. That's 3 for Northwest. Brings us to 41-27.
Your Northwest Knights 41, the Dunbar Wolverines 27.
There's been a lot of points scored in this game, a lot of penalties in this game, a lot of time in this game.
Yeah, it's been, all the penalties and everything. It's been an exciting game. I mean, at least that's going for us. A little confusion on who has which side of the field.
And at least we got that figured out. Parker Seibel running out for this kick. Dunbar has 10 minutes to score twice. Seibel's kick deep. Ulysses Porter back to return it. He's got a hand on it. Shot, sort of like shot out of a cannon into that thing. We maybe thought he could get through it, but he didn't in the end.
Yeah, ever since that first kick return, I always think he's just going to break the big one off again.
We have the Wolverine down. Hope it's nothing serious. This gives Dunbar a extra couple seconds to kind of discern what their strategy is going to be. This is not a short drive by any means. 72 yards from the promised land.
Dunbar, you got your full playbook still. You got 10 minutes. You're only down by 2 scores. You've had success offensively.
And to think the last time Dunbar had the ball, they had that huge 50-yard touchdown.
They score on one play, so they're an extremely explosive offense this game so far. So anything can happen.
Just looking how they scored. Kick return touchdown, 51-yard rush touchdown, 51-yard receiving touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then they had that one sustained drive with a 5-yard touchdown. But
methodical drives are not their DNA.
And that screen pass was ended by a tackle from Dunbar.
Correction, no game. Ball's still going to be spotted at the 28, 2nd and 10.
I mean,
it's a good defensive play.
Yeah, good defensive play by Jalen Lilly, just pushing the blocker right into to Davis.
It's the beauty of awesome to see your quarterback out there also.
Yeah, they both teams have a lot of two-way players.
Play did not go anywhere. We're going to revisit 2nd and 10 here. Porter with the handoff. He fights around, gets away from a few tackles, but just everywhere he turns,
And there's a penalty flag.
there's a Dunbar receiver. Let's hope this is not on Dunbar because make things really tricky for me.
Yeah, great job by Northwest. They did a good job stopping that run right there. Didn't let them get any daylight.
Personal foul, face mask.
On Northwest.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty and will result in a first down for Dunbar.
2nd face mask on Northwest today. And it's also, we can talk about the self-inflicted wounds
Yeah.
of Dunbar, but it's also Northwest is handing them
Yeah.
opportunities to stay in the game.
Yes.
That 51-yard touchdown last drive came after that huge penalty.
Yes. Yeah, it's self-inflicted wounds by both teams, keeping this game competitive.
And that screen pass just didn't really work. Carr got the ball to Adonis Davis, but nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, I don't know why they're going to the screen pass all of a sudden. We haven't really seen a whole lot during the game. We saw a lot of good vertical passing.
Carr just shy of 100 passing yards on the day. I almost just read out that he had 551 passing yards, but unfortunately, he had that last pass. I typed in that he had 500 yards on one pass, which was not true. Second and 12. Clock is running. Carr pitches to Porter. Got a double reverse. Jeez. Just 2 loud hits there. Carr took a big hit in an effort to block it.
Yeah. Carr took – you don't see your quarterback that often going out and block, being the lead blocker, but right here he did. And he took a shot. Yeah, he took a shot by the other quarterback, Lilly. Quarterback on quarterback violence.
Good work there for Davis to make this a manageable play. Carr handoff to Porter. What a run by Ulysses Porter. One man to beat, 20. He'll get hands on him, and he will go out of bounds at his own 10-yard line.
Yeah, that was just that looked easy. I mean, right? Look at that hole.
Another huge trunk run for Porter. He's up to 160 rushing yards. We got an injured Knight. We also have an injured ref. I think one of the refs might be cramping. That's what it is. The equipment people just brought him a water bottle.
I'll tell you what. This is the most active the referees have been in a game I've called. I mean, they're even getting in on the injuries.
I don't think never say never. This game might be one of one.
Yeah.
Still 14-point game as we try to work out what looks like a double cramp. Just below 7 minutes to play. Huge run from Porter. I mean, if Dunbar could score here.
Yeah, if they can score here, be right back in this game. And
I tell you what, this game has overtime written all over it.
Yes.
All right. The ref is up. That's good. Now hope for the Knight player to be good. He's stretching. Advice to all referees, make sure you eat a banana before you start. And, all right, the injured player is up, walking on his own. Hopefully just a cramp there as well. Now let's see if Dunbar gets crafty with this play here. They've had an extra long time to develop this. First and goal for the Dunbar Wolverines. They're down 2 scores. Clock runs below 7 minutes. Mark Dalton and Ulysses Porter in the backfield. Porter, motion. There was the handoff to Dalton. He didn't find any daylight there. That hole never really opened up for him.
Yeah, there's nothing there. There's a brick wall he ran into.
Now as the clock continues to run,
Yeah.
Dunbar has 2 timeouts. Trayvon Carr, second down. Adonis Davis brings it over. Shot into the middle. Nearly, that was great defense and almost a beautiful ball. Back to Krishad Everett.
Yeah, that was. If he just put that ball out in front of Krishad, I think that would have been a more manageable catch. A little bit behind and low, obviously. But Carr's making the right reads. Like he's doing a good job seeing the field tonight.
That was in that play. You could kind of see like he was going there. There was not a second read on that. He was throwing to him.
Yeah.
See Davis now in motion, third down. Dixon was right there. Davis though, just a beautiful floating pass. Way to lead the receiver, Adonis Davis. We'll see after this. We got a 1-score game on our hands.
Yeah. Adonis Davis just kind of does a little. Wow. Just floats it right in there. Just over 2 defenders. Fits in between.
We'll see what they're going to try and do. Obviously, if you get 2, that would be nice, but I really think just taking the 1 point might be the thing, unless they really just don't trust their kicker. And we were saying how it's been evenly spread out for Northwest scoring. It's the same way with Dunbar. Direct snap to Porter. And he routed around fighting. He's still going, but ultimately nowhere. And did I just see a ref throw a flag?
I think so. I think he just threw a flag. But yeah, like you said, they have been diversifying their scores a lot. Dunbar has, which is good.
Wow. They're simply just giving them, like that is, you're allowing Dunbar to stay in the game.
Yeah, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, exactly.
And look, poor Ulysses Porter.
There it is. Yeah, it was on number 9 for Northwest. Just
unnecessary.
Yeah, it wasn't even egregious, but enough to get the flag thrown.
A direct snap to Adonis Davis. They throw it to Porter.
That's in.
Porter pushes in, gets the 2. 6-point game.
With 5:34 remaining in the fourth quarter, it is now your Northwest State's 41. Dunbar Wolverines 35.
Yeah, wow. Look at that. Just effort, just stretching across the goal line by Porter.
And now Northwest got some pressure on him here. We sit 41-35 with 5 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's just been such an interesting game of Dunbar has that opening kick and you're like, shoot, maybe this thing could get out of hand fast, but then Northwest scores 3 times and you're like, shoot, maybe this could get out of hand fast.
Yep.
And then just back and forth. Or even like last time Northwest scored, I was almost like, I don't know if Dunbar can.
Yeah, when it was 38-21 at one point, I thought this was going to get out of hand, and Dunbar just marches right back. It is helped by Northwest's penalties, giving them second tries. But give credit to Dunbar as well, just executing when needed to.
Ethan Dixon gets his hands on it. Huge stiff arm there. No, go be out of bounds at the 51.
50-yard line into Dunbar territory. It's going to be first down.
And yeah, interesting choice there to go with that kick.
Especially that early, too. Your defense has been playing well of late.
6-point game. Northwest has 3 timeouts. Dunbar has 2.
I think if you're Northwest, you're going to want to really rely on your run game here. Try and eat some clock. And you do have that special weapon as in your kicker. You can just push this thing to a 9-point game.
And yeah, interesting. High pitch to Dixon. Good way to corral it. He's trying to get away, just can't. And don't point at the no gain. I'd point at what a play to not lose that ball.
And just an FYI, we are down a ref.
You are right. We are down a ref. I've never seen that before. A ref on the trainer's table. Oh. And Dunbar jumped. It's just like that.
Yeah.
You just can't keep doing it. By the way, lucky number 15 there for Dunbar. I don't know what I'm gonna do if they get another.
Yeah. If you're Northwest, don't pitch it. Just hand it off or keep it. But just don't do anything where you can jeopardize giving the ball back to Dunbar too quickly.
No gain there.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 4.
And now 3rd and 4. You've taken a minute off the clock, but you also have a guy on your team that has rushed for 135 yards.
Yeah.
And you haven't yet just handed it off to him. So
I think you just need 4 yards here. Give it to him. Give it to Ethan Dixon.
And at the very least, you could get another minute off this thing.
Yeah.
And here they go. Finally, hand off to Dixon. Not a whole lot of room for him. He pushes through, and that's first down.
Dixon gets across the 40 for Northwest's first down.
And that, if they just didn't have that offsides penalty, I think Dunbar's getting the ball back right now.
Yeah, I do too. And this play is all about like who's better than who on your team. You know Ethan Dixon's getting the ball all the way. Everybody knows it. And just strength and power. We've seen it all night getting that first down.
And, I mean, now with this, they can about just run the clock down. Yeah, Dunbar's going to need to start thinking about when they're going to use their timeouts.
Yep.
Hand off to Carson Curry. Doesn't have a huge hole, but he gets a solid gain.
Cross 35 down to the 34-yard line. Gain of 3, second and 7.
I think they're going to call timeout after this play if they don't get a first down.
Clock is now run down 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They jumped.
Oh, man.
They didn't call it. We talked a whole lot about Jalen Lilly's skill set, but one of the things that we haven't mentioned is how lethal his clap is.
Yes, it's been very lethal.
Good defense.
Oh, wow.
Carson Curry on the carry, no gain.
Could have called horse collar there. They did not. A Dunbar player clutching at his arm.
No. Oh, that. The one time a flag could have been thrown, they chose not to throw it. Got inside there on the shoulder pads, back nameplate.
And 66 also, that's the player down. He, I'm not sure what I saw, but it was not, he did land on his arm pretty rough.
Does Dunbar receive a timeout back for the injury?
Oh, that's a good question. Third and 7. This could be the game here. They have to get him off the field. Two minutes, 19 seconds. Dunbar trails by 6. Ethan Dixon is not on the field. There you go, empty.
There you go.
Jalen Lilly keeper, a flag.
Oh my gosh.
He's still fighting. Would be a first down. Fumbled.
Should be enough for a first down, however, there are penalty flags on the field.
And this most likely is holding. Yep.
Yep.
Holding against tonight, that's going to be a 10-yard penalty.
There it is. Yeah, 50. Held 55 on Dunbar. That was an obvious hold.
So now we'll see a repeated third down. 3rd and 17. Run the clock.
3rd and 17. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line.
Now, it's interesting to me that the clock runs after that because they'd had the timeout to stop the third down.
It should not be running.
Essentially, they wasted a timeout.
Yeah.
Timeout, Northwest.
I think they're saying, oh,
Oh.
well, now Northwest use it. Interesting. A minute 35 here to play. Band is bumping some Hang On Sloopy right now to inspire their guys.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what the game clock was when they called timeout. I guess it was nearing almost 0, but I was hoping they would use the rest of it.
Yeah, just some interesting game management going on here. Northwest up to 337 total yards of offense to Dunbar's 270. explosive plays have really carried that for Dunbar. And I mean, Northwest has had their share too, but I think their offense has been a bit more consistent getting up and down the field as a whole today.
You got to think Northwest is going to run it here. Dunbar will burn their last time out, assuming that Northwest does not get the first down.
Ref has blown the. Certainly that did not just happen.
Dunbar took its last time out.
There must.
They have to reclaim their timeout from that injury.
So. Yeah, they must have reclaimed it. If not, I mean, you couldn't. There's no way they were that worried about Northwest breaking off a 17-yard play.
They're probably, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Unless, yeah. Huh. They must know something we don't know. Boom. Here we go. 3rd and 17, back-to-back timeouts. Handoff to Ethan Dixon. And
boy.
You know what? Maybe they were right for calling the timeout. Dixon all the way. Huge run on 3rd and 17. 46-yard Ethan Dixon. Touchdown, ices it.
I mean, you know they're going to run the ball. You know Northwest is going to run the ball. Whenever they've been down, they get into Ethan Dixon. And just great blocking. I mean, you had double team on left-hand side. Just missed tackle.
And that with 1:25 to play. Barring some odd circumstance here, that probably will be it. Seibel's kick is good. They're up 13. Could have gone for 2 to try to secure the necessity of another extra point, but who knows if that will end up mattering here in the long run. Our score is 48-35 in favor of the Knights. And now some fans begin to file out. Wow, and my scoring summary page is full of, just full. With 1:25 on the clock. Ulysses Porter back to receive. And here comes Seibel. Kick is up. Porter catches it. Nowhere to go. Gets around one and gets out of bounds with 1:18 left in the game.
Well, we've seen it all night. Travion Carr's prolific throwing. We'll probably see it again and see if any magic can happen. This 1:18 seconds left.
And I mean, yeah, it would not be that crazy if we did see it. We've seen them have explosive plays that just they strike out of nowhere and score.
Yep. Yeah, methodical drives are not Dunbar's thing. It's usually just big, explosive plays.
And I mean, hey, win or lose here, the story for both teams could be penalties, but Dunbar has always seemed to come in a more unfortunate time. I think the most crucial was that offsides. Now, how was the right guard not on the field? Carr drops back. He's it up to Davis, and that is picked off by Trevante Thomas. He's going to try to return it. He's got space, keeps going, and down within the Northwest 5.
Nice job by Trevante Thomas, keeping his eyes on the ball and reaching up over the receiver and making that nice interception. Yeah, he just stole it from Davis there.
Good catch. Good return. And that is that's the ball game. Still got a minute here to play.
Still have plenty of flags to throw.
It's true. If everything settles how it is right now, lucky number 15 it's the perfect number that I had in this thing for possibilities, and maybe Dunbar will let it happen.
Knights come out in a victory formation.
Northwest is just going to knee this out.
Taylor Willie takes the knee.
Let 20 seconds tick off the clock and take that final knee. Well, Chris, it's been an exciting game.
It has been. Yeah, it's been very competitive, very exciting. Great effort by both teams. Poor penalties made by both teams. Yeah, fairly even game. I think we kind of came into that thinking that might happen, and it delivered.
Takes another knee for the final play of the game.
And as that knee is taken, that will end the game. Northwest will come out on top. It was definitely suspenseful. There was more flags than I've seen in my entire life thrown in this game. A ref ended the game on the trainer's table, and the final score was 48-35 in favor of the Northwest Knights over the Dunbar Wolverines. We thank you all for tuning in and watching and spending your Friday evening with us. Once again, I am Josh Baker alongside Chris Mead. Your final score at Ed and Estelle Young Field, Northwest 48, Dunbar 35.